Hi everybody, welcome to Lina's Design. This is my view these days. I'm gonna turn you a little bit so you can see. If I do it like this, you can see the street down there. So I am in Oslo and I am staying in a hotel because my mom is having a surgery and they have now postponed it 2 times. She was gonna have the surgery on Friday and it was delayed to Monday due to all of the people falling and breaking their bones. And trauma cases come before her because she had her fall back in November, in the end of November, and she didn't want to go to the hospital, so they didn't see what she did. She has 3 broken places in her pelvis. They need to be repaired. And she cannot get out of the hospital before they do it because she has to do it. And she also fractured the hip joint that she had replaced 20 years ago. So it's kind of a 2-in-1 operation and it's complicated. It can take 4 hours or more and she needs full anesthetic to do it. And they have to be really careful because my mom, she has osteoporosis. They are changing some of her medication up that, when you come up in a certain age, it's like, don't do anything without telling me. And not change any medication without telling why. And they didn't, so I had to Google it and explain why they did it. What is her old house? Hang on, I'm moving the camera. You see that old building there? Just let me see if I can point to it. There, you see that? That's interesting. What was I saying? Yeah, I'm staying in a hotel here. I have extended my stay because now today they told her that they are changing the day again to Tuesday because Monday they had too many surgeries and they didn't have space for her to do it then. And that is because her surgery will take so long time and it's complicated, and I'm sure there are more than one surgeon that will do that. Not good for her, but we will do the best of it that we can. I'm going to her every day around 4 because the cafeteria is closing then. They are not selling anything more then. And people working there is going home, but they have a sitting area where we can sit. And in my hotel they have free coffee. And the coffee I made today was a double espresso. And I added some cream that I bought. That was perfect. So that is the coffee I'm going to take with me up to Mom. And she will be happy for that. And this night we are going to have Chinese food for dinner together. And we will sit there and we will chat and just enjoy 3 hours together. Because I can be there to 7 or 8 o'clock in the evening. As long as we are not sitting in her room. Because she shares a room with other people and people get disturbed and they are really sick. They are in a lot of pain. So we just have to do what we can. And I feel bad for those laying there with broken bones and they have to keep their bone up in the bed on a duvet because even if they have this partial cast on, it's unstable. They can't move around a lot. And it's not good. I feel bad for them. Mom, she's moving around and she's pretty okay. She was like, me, don't need the surgery. But they say she needs the surgery. If she doesn't take the surgery, she will end up in a wheelchair in a short time with a lot of pain. And we don't want that. So that's why we are doing this. But we didn't need this to now, But I am gonna find my knitting and show you what I'm doing. I finally managed to change And not change. I finally managed to open my mind to how to do it. Because I was starting this sleeve and I kept twisting it. You see the color? Yeah, you can see the color here. And I kept twisting it every time I was casting on. I tried 7 times. And when I finally managed to cast on, it was too big. It was like too loosey-goosey here, and I didn't like it. So I changed the knitting needle to a smaller one. And I didn't have it with me, so I had to go and buy one. That is a disaster, having to buy a new knitting needle. And a Chigo, it's a disaster. Not. And then I did bring my gnome bag. Kind of a Christmas, New Year gnome bag, but I like it. This. And I also have another knitting project on the needles. Let's see, just have to find it again. Hang on. The yarn I'm using for the sweater I'm making for a friend is Silja. And this, you see, is just not much yet, but I am using it of baby cotton. And it's going to be an angel blanket. When we went walking around on the hospital yesterday, because I got lost like always, I moving the camera. I saw a picture where they ask for people to make blankets for baby angels. So it's babies that die early in the pregnancy, and they want them buried, but not like a normal burial. It's the one that hospital take care of, and they put them in a kid's memory area in a cemetery here, and they wrap them in homemade blankets, like 30 centimeters times 30, I think that's 12 inches, and small hats. And the hats are made in 24 stitches on number 3, needle number 3, and you knit 8 to 10 centimeters and then you cast off, and that's it. And that's tiny, but it's so good to know that they get like a respectful burial, and that's the hospital is doing that one. And it's good to know that they do that instead of disposing the bodies on a different way. They treat them with dignity. And they said on that note that they didn't have enough people doing it. They needed more. And actually, when I come back to Sweden, it's easy for me to make these blankets and just ship them in the mail, because I can ship a box on 2 kilos for nothing. It's not much to do. Or I can collect them, and I can take them with me when we go to Norway to visit, and send them when I'm in Norway. Or give it to a friend here in Oslo that can give it to them if they cannot go and pick it up in the mail. So that's something I can do. I'm not showing you the hotel room because I've been living in it. I will show you when I have made my bed. So that's it for me today. I'm sure I will make more videos, just because I need to talk and get things off my mind. I get stressed out, and yeah, I think we all get stressed out of things and sad, and people, it's honestly, life is a crap show just these days. I'm so tired. But it will be okay. We'll get through this one too. And maybe I can find some interesting buildings when I go. I'm not out a lot because I'm too tired. I have my problems with my back and the fibromyalgia, and I have chronic fatigue, so I need to be mindful of what I'm doing. And today it is, sorry, I keep saying and. I shouldn't do that. Today it is Saturday. Manfas Make is on today at 10 p.m. Norway time, European time. That is around 9 UK. And what time you have in USA, I don't know. It's after Granny D. Come and see her, it's fun. So, bye. Thank you for watching. And if you come that far like you have done now, could I get a tummy? Please? It's free. Have a good day. Bye.